I mean, that podcast, it really saved my life.
Thanks for listening to Guidance in Recovery. I'm Keegan Reed, and every week I speak with guests to honestly explore recovery, sobriety, the struggles that come with it, and find things that help us in our recovery journeys. Today we are joined by a man who defines the word unstoppable. Nick Yerhart is a certified 10X business coach, an entrepreneur, and the host of the Infinite Abilities podcast. Born with cerebral palsy, Nick was given a list of things he'd never be able to do, and he has spent his life crossing each one of those off of that list. Nick is a fierce advocate for the special needs community and a voice for anyone who has been told their potential has a ceiling. What are some of the things that you find that you still kind of have issues with, even though you know that you can push through and break a lot of those barriers?
I guess for me is talking to strangers. Like that was always the hardest thing that I did my whole life. Like it was so bad that when we would go to a restaurant, I wouldn't order my own food. I would have whoever I was with order it for me because I would stutter so much that I just couldn't get it out. So, yeah, it's still hard, but obviously a lot easier. Like, I do it every day now. I speak on stages, but every time I still get that little thought in my head. And I just gotta be like, nope, shut up. You can do this.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you're talking to strangers all the time on the podcast, so like you just kind of sit there and tell yourself, I can do it. I've done it like 200 times before. What's in 205?
Yep,
right?
Exactly. Yep. But it's still just one of those stupid negative thoughts in the back of my head that comes out. It doesn't come out every time. It's just here and there. I get it, and it's like, why? Why am I thinking that? But it's just old habits. They die hard.
Yeah. Old habits do die hard, man. And I mean, it's hard to really see where the future is going to bring us a lot of the time. And we just have to take things day by day. And I mean, I know for myself, some days I'll wake up and it's like, I don't want to do anything today. Like yesterday was one of those days for me. I was like, I think I'm just going to stay in bed, but I can't really afford to do that. But I don't know if that's one of those societal pressures that I put on myself, or if it's something that is intrinsically like sometimes my body is just like, nah, we're going to take a break. Do you find yourself having days like that too?
Yeah, I just had that on Tuesday.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was just like, I just don't want to do anything. And like, every ounce of me, like the personal development and mindset piece, and like my coaches, it was like everything was telling me, just do it anyways, get up, get shit done. But I did get stuff done, but I did relax most of the day. And I think sometimes you just need to do that, like this. You've got days where it's like, you don't want to do let's say work so much that even if you did it, you're not going to do it the best that you could. So it's like, can it wait until tomorrow? It probably can. As long as you get the things that have to get done, I think you're all right.
Okay. Oh, I love that. It actually made me remember something that I read on the internet not too long ago, and it was, what is a rubber ball and what is a glass ball? Like, what are the things that you can drop today, and what are the things you have to make sure you actually handle?
Yep.
And so it sounds like you really take self-care as a priority of sorts. You don't sit there and let yourself hit burnout, do you?
So I did.
Ooh.
I did. I've done that a couple of times, but my mentor that I have now, his name is Dr. Rob Kelly. He's the #1 addiction doctor in the world, so he's really cool. And it's all on psychology and mindset and what you believe in yourself. So he's actually the one that's like, you can't work all the time because when we first started working together, that was one of the things that he asked. He's like, "How many days of the week do you take off?" I was like, "None." Like, what do you mean take a day off? You know? And he's like, "Okay, well, from now on, you're not allowed to work on Saturday and Sunday."
Huh.
And I was like, "Well, I was thinking like take one day off." And he's like, "No, 2 days." I'm like, all right. So I did that. And I've been getting so much more stuff done than I did when I was working 7 days a week. And
wow.
he also cut my hours during the day. He's like, you can only work at most 9 hours. That's it.
Okay.
I was like, okay, I guess. But I started doing that, and yeah, like I get more clients, I get more stuff done, everything's going good. You know, not as good as you want, but that's a hard ask. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. That's awesome that you get to work with a addiction coach like that. And I mean, so my question is, did you kind of find yourself in addiction whenever you were drinking a whole lot? Or was that just something that like you had just a little bit of a problem with for a short stint?
It was just a problem. Like, there's been times where I've like questioned, like, am I an alcoholic? But working with Dr. Rob has taught me that I'm not an alcoholic because alcoholics are born and drug addicts are made. So when you're a true alcoholic, there's actually a chemical in the alcohol that you're allergic to, and that is why you get addicted, because it gives your body a feeling that it needs it and it can't live without it. And I've never had that feeling. I could always put the bottle down whenever I wanted. You know, I wasn't drinking every day. I wasn't drinking all day. You know, I didn't wake up in the morning thinking I had to go get a drink. So it's like, it was a nice little reliever when I learned that, like, I didn't have, you know, I wasn't an alcoholic. I just had a problem with it. And every problem has a solution. You can fix it. So I did.
Oh, nice. How did you fix that kind of problem? Because I know I went down a really bad road with alcohol. So it took me dying.
Huh?
Oh, it took me dying to actually get my shit together. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, Dr. Rob, same word. He died. So, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
You'll have to look him up. You'll like his story. If you look at my podcast, he's episode 200.
Episode 200.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to make a note of that real quick.
Yeah, you'll like him. But I guess for me, like, I still drink here and there. I just, you gotta not have it be a problem. You know, when it starts to affect your life or the people around you or your productivity, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And you gotta eliminate the problem, or at least cut down on the problem. You know.
Yeah.
Some people, you just gotta put it down for good, and that's it.
Yep.
You know. For me, like recently, like I'll have a couple with friends. I'm currently in a 3-week sober thing. I don't know. Me and my best friend are doing it. It's like, let's just not touch anything for 3 weeks. And you know,
nice.
that's just like the type of things that I can do. It's not like it's an issue.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That's awesome. I mean, I'm super glad that you can still enjoy it, because I know that it was one of those things that really helped to take the edge off. But I mean, I found it took off too much of an edge. So,
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Real quick, you did mention your podcast, so we got 2 links to show the audience.
Cool.
I guess we'll start with your website, and that is nickyerhart.com, right? Okay.
Yep.
And so, what can they find your services there? Like, can they book something to talk to you?
Yeah, so all of our services are there. You can schedule a call with me
Okay.
or my business partner, or usually you get both of us. We're usually both on there. But yeah,
Okay.
schedule a call whether you want to talk, about life coaching, because I do still do that here and there, business coaching, and then podcast services and social media services.
Nice. And then your podcast, they can find it. It says Nick's podcast link, but it's actually pod dot. I already
Nick,
forgot it.
pod.nickyerhart.com.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So you've actually got your podcast on your own website, and
Yep.
so
Exactly. So if you
the
go to the website and scroll down, there's a player on there. You can just play it right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's really
I
cool.
almost didn't do that because it really slows down your website a lot. But I was
Oh,
like,
really?
it's alright. Because my website's still pretty fast because one of my friends is really good at building websites.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, we actually help a lot of our clients with websites because we just call him and be like, hey, build a website. And he's like, all right. So if anybody comes to me and we're talking, we're like, you need a new website, then we'll contact him. And, I charge the client and he charges me. It works out good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, I mean, along your journey, you've made some pretty astounding friends, I imagine, right?
Well, yeah, that's for sure. And yeah, like just some of the people out there that you idolize and you look up to, and you're always scared that they're not who you think they are. Every person that I've met, like Grant Cardone, his whole team, like they're all legit. They all really care, and like Dr. Rob Kelly, he's a big, a big person. Let's say, like he's a multimillionaire, and he's helped hundreds of celebrities and people like that. And it's like you meet him, and he's just down to earth, just like you. Like I think, like a lot of people, because I know my family and my friends, like you hear them, they don't like rich people. They say rich people are evil. All of that. So, they're usually not. There are some, but usually no. Like you just don't have all the facts, and your small mindset is not letting you see the actual truth.
Ooh.
So.
Oh, I love that. So someone's own mindset being small can affect how they look at other people and maybe judge them before they even get a chance to get to know them.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
And I mean, that sounds like something that you've had to kind of walk people through quite a bit. And because, I mean, I can only imagine the kind of judgments that you still get from time to time from strangers that, I mean, would rightly give you that urge or that hold to talk to strangers, because I know judgment is one of the things I hate, getting judged just because the way I dress, my piercings, whatever it is, so I can't imagine how it actually like impacts you and how it was growing up. So
yeah, I mean, for me, like it was hard growing up. Like that was the hard part. But nowadays, I want all the attention I can get. Like that's how I am. Like I post on social media every day, multiple times a day, and it's just like, give me more attention, because money follows attention.
Ooh.
So,
Money follows attention. Is that something that you try to teach the people that you work with?
yeah, it is, because like when we help people with social media, we always tell them like our lowest package, we're gonna post 3 times a day. That's our lowest, and we're posting on every platform that is out there. Yeah, so everybody's always like, well, most people are like, that's too much. That's too much. My audience won't like that. It doesn't make a difference. Like,
really?
You have to post so much now. Like, every post is like throwing a brick into the Grand Canyon. That's how you gotta think of it. And you gotta throw a lot of bricks to make any difference.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, we post
Huh.
at minimum 3 times a day,
Oh
and
wow.
because we do that, all of our clients, their
Uh-huh.
analytics will go up at least 200% in the first month.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Uh I might have to get a hold of you and take some social media classes or something.
Yeah, I'd be more than willing to hop on a call with you and just give
Yeah.
you tips. That's another
Awesome.
thing about us. Anybody that books a call, like, yes, we would like you to become a client, but I'm not
Uh-huh.
going to try to hard sell you. I'm not
Mhm.
like Grant Cardone. He's good at what he does, but he
Mhm.
hard sells. That's just
Uh,
not my style. I want to earn your trust, and I want you to work with me. So every time we get a call with someone, they walk away with at least 3 things that they can implement into their social media themselves.
whoa.
So, yeah.
That's really cool. I mean, I just gotta say, I look up to people like you because you are working towards building their trust.
Hmm.
And trust is one of those things that's really hard to build. It's
Yeah.
really hard to come by trustworthy people, it seems nowadays. And if you're sitting there helping them out like this, I can only imagine how much you actually like propel other people that decide to go with your services.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's just like, I just think that a personal brand is more important these days than ever before. And I just want to be known as the guy that will help you first and charge you later, you know?
Yeah. That's amazing work right there. It kind of sounds like Boy Scouts in a sense.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Were you ever in Boy Scouts or anything like that?
Nope, I wouldn't. Nope.
Ah, man.
Nope.
I think that that was one of the things that you would have really excelled at, and
Yeah.
you would have made a lot of people better scouts because you set a great example, you know.
Thank you. Thank
Of
you.
course. Of course. And I mean, you also, I'm sorry, but throwing a brick into the Grand Canyon, that is a perfect way to look at social media and stuff now because it seems like it's almost all bots posting all the time nowadays.
And that's the
Uh,
hard thing. It's like you gotta stand out, and you
uh-huh.
gotta do what people aren't doing. And that's why, like, you'll see a lot of my posts. It'll tell you don't copy other influencers. Like
Hmm.
it doesn't work. They're already doing it.
Uh-huh.
Do something yourself.
Huh.
And my own Facebook, my personal one. That's where I like my personal Facebook is like my guinea pig on trying things out.
Uh-huh.
And guess what? I figured out a lot of things that you should do and a lot that you shouldn't do. But over the last 3 years, I went from 0 followers to 20,000.
Whoa.
So yeah, I,
Yeah.
I can finally say that I definitely know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing, and I can help you
Uh-huh.
do this thing.
Wow. That's crazy. I
Yeah.
mean, that is some fantastic work. 20,000 people choosing to hit follow is not an easy task.
No,
Uh,
no,
and
and it's I think the coolest number that I look at the most, it's not really the followers, it's how many views I get a month.
uh-huh.
And last month was 800,000. This month,
Whoa.
I think we're at 625,000. And that's just on one Facebook account. That doesn't
Wow.
count my other Facebook or my YouTube, my
Huh.
Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. Like I'm on all of it. So
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Wow. Here's a question. Do you use something like One Up to post to all of the accounts at once, or do you log into each one individually?
Now, so my personal Facebook is individual
Uh-huh.
because, as far as I know, if anybody knows a software that can do it, let me know. But you can't schedule from an outside source to a personal account.
Mm.
But all my other accounts, I have a software that we use. We use it for our clients. It posts
Huh.
to all of them all at one time. You
Huh.
just gotta, you just gotta change, like the layout of pictures for each platform, but it makes it simple.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yep. I know that whenever I first started this whole journey, I was having a full-time job and then trying to sit there and do like 6 different accounts, and it was like, oh, I'm spending an hour and a half just doing the same post over and over and over and over.
Yeah, like there's a lot of different softwares out there that can do it, and I don't care if it costs a couple $100 a month. It is worth it just to schedule everything at one time. Yep.
Time is money, and money is time.
Exactly.
So, I mean, we're near the end of this episode, but I mean, this has been absolutely an honor and a pleasure getting to talk and speak with you, Nick. And I'm just got to say that you are an inspiration, and I just can't wait to see what else you do. I can't wait to see you get on some stages and inspire billions of people, because isn't that your goal, to help billions of people?
It is. I was like, when you said that, I was like, either he heard me say that before, or like the universe is talking. But yes, I want to help at least 1 billion people improve the quality of their life.
Oh man, that is. I think you're well on the way to that. And the internet is magic in essence, really. So you're learning how to use magic and the internet and everything else to the best advantage that you can. And I think you're making some strong currents.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
Thank you.
Is there anything that you'd like to leave the audience with so that you can add to that tally of how many people you get to help?
Yeah, I'm going to say a couple things. So the first thing, if you are a parent of a child that has a different ability, that's how I like to put it. It's a little nicer, I guess. But if you're a parent of somebody that has a different ability, believe in them. Like, that's the biggest thing. Believe that they can do things, because you believing in them is going to make them believe in themselves. And as we all know, if you believe in yourself, you can accomplish so much more than you can ever imagine. So believe in them, help them, push them to do things on their own. Don't just do everything for them, and let them live as much as possible. Like, there's so many parents out there that hold their children back because they don't want them to get hurt or things like that. Well, I'm sorry. Like, that's part of growing up for anyone. You're going to get hurt. You're going to fall down. But you got to teach your kids to get back up. Or if they're in a wheelchair, keep on rolling,
Yep.
And then the next thing, just whatever you want in life. And if you don't know what that is, I'm going to say this. If you don't know your purpose in life, every day you need to wake up, and your goal for that day is to find your purpose. Figure out why you're here. Figure out how you can help people. Figure out how you can help people and make money. That would be even better. But find that purpose, because once you find that purpose, you have something to strive for, and you have something to get up for every day.
Oof. Man, those are some powerful words, both of those, because I have to agree that if we hold back people around us, or if parents hold back their children, and it's in the guise of safety, we don't want them to get hurt, then you're cheating them from experience that life just is life.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just look at me and what I have accomplished. If my parents would have been like, oh, okay, he can't ever walk. Okay, I would never walk. I'd never drive, probably. I'd never race four-wheeler. And, like, the doctors told my mom at one point that once I got too big for her to take care of, I would have to go live in, like, a nursing home.
Mm.
So it's like
Yeah.
I could be living in a nursing home right now, but instead, I own my own home with an acreage, and I love it here. You know,
Yeah.
I can live on my own. It's,
Uh-huh.
So you gotta help your kids figure out what they can actually do, not what other people tell them they can do or can't do.
Oof, that's beautiful. And I'm just congrats on the house and congrats on having some amazing parents. And I mean, you're a beacon of hope and of just a lighthouse. And so I hope some people can avoid some really rocky shores whenever it comes to parenting, because I'm not a parent, but I know how difficult it can be.
Oh,
So
Yep.
and I mean, with that being said, we are at the end of this episode. But Nick, it has been an honor and a pleasure speaking to you, and I look forward to speaking with you in the future if you're up for it. And I mean, everyone else out there, I hope you have a wonderful evening or whenever it is that you're listening to this episode. And try to love yourself, love others if you can, but you got to try to love yourself first, and try to be your favorite version of yourself today if you can. If you're having a mental health crisis, dial 988 or text 741-741. And like Nick said, wake up, try to find your purpose if you don't know what it is, and if you can make money while you're doing it, that's even better. So with that being said, we'll see y'all next time. Schlang.